What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Zero Chill Part 2. The full content just got revealed. This video specifically, we're just going to go through kind of the content, my immediate reactions when it comes to our investments that hit, some of our investments that sort of failed that we thought were going to hit, and kind of just an overall market reaction. Tomorrow's video, we're going to be going through my favorite investments and kind of my plan to make coins this week, and that's going to be a big video tomorrow. I didn't want to make this video super long, so let's hop into the content. Jack Fox, the 1 of 2, 91 overall cards we're getting. Now we have a kicker and a punter, 91 overall. Shaquille Griffin, I think this is an amazing card, 93 speed. Zone archetype is probably the best DB archetype because you get mid-zone KO for cheap. Seahawks, Jags theme team for him. Grady Jarrett, his second card he's gotten this year other than his correlate. He's got an 86 Gridiron Guardians and now a 93 overall right end. He does fit more of that kind of 3-4 defensive end role because his speed is not there, but the block shooting strength is. Deandre Hopkins, this is one of our investments that did hit. Finally an upgrade from his core elite. Overall, a decent card. 92 speed isn't the fastest, but it's Deandre Hopkins, right? He's a vet. He's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. L'Jarius Sneed, 93 overall. One of my favorite players personally on my Chiefs. 93 speed. He'll be able to get 90 zone coverage if you power him up and have a strat card. Chiefs theme team, of course, man-to-man. He is solid height too, 6'1", 6'2", I believe. Justin Fields, probably the most popular 93 overall we got this week that I think the community is going to like generally. 92 speed scrambler archetype, so he's going to escape artist and pass lead elite if you want to rock Justin Fields. Quandre Diggs, the only problem I have about this card, I feel like he should be the 93 and TJ Watt should have got the 95. That's my issue with Quandre Diggs. He's also short, but overall, I don't have an issue with the card. I know a lot of people are mad. Michael Irvin, a little disappointed with this card just because he's not the fastest, and the fact we just got CeeDee Lamb. That's 2 Dallas Cowboys wide receivers in basically a couple of days, but Michael Irvin, it's a new legend, so I'm happy about that. Tom Brady is the out-of-position card we got this week. And again, the only thing that's kind of disappointing about Tom Brady is he has basically pocket passer abilities and not scrambler abilities, even though the card is basically out of position to make him super fast. The limited time cards that we have now are going to be Akeem Hicks is the first one. Again, a really like 3-4 defensive end. I don't know why these cards were hyped up as zero chill limiteds when they're just basically limiteds with the frost. They're not going to be in rerolls, I don't think, unless EA changes them. 96 block shed is really good, 96 strength. He's basically a really good defensive tackle. And then Quentin Spain, the new highest right guard in the game for the Bengals. The Bengals and Titans theme team, I believe. But really kind of to sum up the content drop, because yeah, this is a little underwhelming. This is probably the exact feeling everyone has.
Into you, son. You want to know how I'm feeling? I'm angry. You hear me? I'm angry. I'm angry.
Probably the immediate reaction from the Madden community because, I mean, let's be honest, these aren't the greatest cards. Justin Fields pretty cool. DeAndre Hopkins is dope. Michael Irvin returning to the game is really cool. Quandre Diggs is a little confusing when it comes to the actual player selection at the 95 overall master. I would think he'd be more of a 93 and a 95 overall, but life moves on, Madden moves on, and there are some really good positive takeaways from basically this content not being the best. There's some good things that we're going to go through. The market, quick hint, presents are going to be a lot cheaper. That's, I think, the biggest W we're going to get from this weekend. Presents are going to be a lot cheaper because I think the snow and trading market has a reason to dip now. It's basically going to be held up by the limiteds entering rerolls. But now that limiteds aren't entering rerolls, training and snow probably is going to drop a little, which makes presents cheaper, which is, W's all around for me and others who are present addicts. We love to roll presents. But let's hop into another W. DeAndre Hopkins was one of our favorite non-core elite skill position investments. His kind of target price last weekend was anything under 17K, was a solid. I was able to pick up 3 at 15K or under, and then this morning when it kind of got announced, just like Lane Johnson and TJ Watt last weekend, which were kind of mid-20s on announcement, I was able to pick up a few for that 25 to 26K range. He's at 31K right now. If you have DeAndre Hopkins, wait, of course, like TJ Watt, like Lane Johnson, wait and sell Friday mid-afternoon. He should be around the 40s to 50s, kind of around there. If you see a DeAndre Hopkins for 26K or less, I advise you to scoop him up. He's going to be one of the popular end cap chosen from the set. Although the set isn't going to be, let's say, done a lot like Calvin Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins will still go up because you can get a 93 over end cap with ornaments through solos and all that. When it comes to Devonte Adams, because I know Devonte Adams was a lot of the cards that we thought Devonte Adams was basically going to get a 95 overall card, and well, of course he didn't. But if you picked up DeAndre Hopkins last week and the target price again under 25K, he's still 40,000 coins basically right now, so you're still making profit. Of course, if you have Devonte Adams and if you have any investment that you thought, let's say it's like, oh, it's 100% going to hit for Zero Chill Part 2, patience, okay? We have a lot of content still to come out. I'd say we're at that kind of 30% mark when it comes to Zero Chill and holiday content. We've got 70%, man. I'm going to get into it. We got Zero Chill, we got Ghosts, we got Presents. All right, slow your roll. Investments, we talked about this last weekend, but holiday kind of Christmas promo investments are multi-week investments. You're not buying for 1 week, 1 day. If he doesn't get a card, you sell right back. Nah, we're holding this for the long run. Multiple opportunities, and really the biggest failed investment from me today personally, I bought a ton of training kind of the hours leading up. I know Gut Fox was kind of preaching it. I was preaching it in my Discord, a little less in my videos, which I probably should have been preaching it more, was to kind of just stock up on training if you plan on re-rolling the 78 plus, if you plan on opening presents this weekend, because we really thought that the limiteds were zero chill limiteds and we're going to be in the re-rolls. And if limiteds are in re-rolls, well, then the price of snow, the price of training is going to rise a little bit. So I picked up pretty much training at 10 per or under like the last hour or two. I think I ended up buying about 1.3 mils worth. So right now I'm kind of, stuck in no man's land. I'm basically trying to sell it back for either to break even or make profit. That's kind of the biggest L I think a lot of us probably took when it came to, if you bought training, you're kind of just like stuck right now where you don't know what to do. You could sell it back, kind of try to break even. A lot of my legends actually go for a little bit more than 70k, but now we're gonna be hopping into kind of our plans, right? We're gonna move past this kind of dud of a week's content. Core elites up that don't have upgrades, updated list. We've taken off Deandre Hopkins, we've taken off James Bradbury. The list shrinks day to day, and well, any of these cards really, I think personally, are great investments. The most due to get upgrades. And again, like I said, we've got Zero Chill Part 3, we got Zero Chill Part 4, we got Zero Chill Part 5 still to come. That is 3 drops. That is what, a total of 3, 4, that is a total of 12 93 overalls, and then 6 95 overall cards that we're going to get. And as well, Ghost of Madden Future, Present, and Past. Ghost of Madden Present are basically in the same demographic as Zero Chill investments. Devonte Adams can get a Ghost of Madden Present. Bobby Wagner can get a Ghost of Madden Present. They're kind of dual investments. They can get Zero Chill. They can even get present cards. We have no clue what the presents are going to be. They're not confirmed, right? It's still all speculation. So now I'm going to hop into Discord and kind of show you my target prices for each individual core elite, because I can't show like all 25 of each core elite. The video would be way too long. So take a screenshot basically of this list if you aren't in Discord. Got Devonte Adams 25k or less, Bobby Wagner 12k or less. And as well with the core elites, we also have our legendary investments, kind of our Ghost of Madden Pass investments. Any legend I love, pretty much 92 overall through 89 that does not have an upgrade. So that's Michael Vick, Charles Woodson, Jerry Rice, and my personal favorites, Darrell Revis and LaDainian Tomlinson. You can pick these guys up, and this is why this weekend I think is a great opportunity to invest, because we don't have the greatest content. The market's going to drop. It gives us ample opportunity to pick up these cards for even cheaper than we have pretty much this past week. So when you go pretty much on the market, all I like to do is pretty much just surf through 88 to 89. I go from legends to campus heroes to elites, kind of just go around and surf the block. But you're gonna have all weekend, right? We have till basically Monday night to pick up our Ghost of Madden Pass or Ghost of Madden Present investment. The best days are going to be to buy Friday and Saturday. Of course, my video will specifically cover when to buy tomorrow and kind of specific investments. But for today's video, that's really all it's going to be. One last thing, again, I've talked about it, snow and training is going to drop. Now, not a ton, because it can't drop a ton because we still have a reroll in the store, but I do expect it to drop a little bit. I think snow gets down to kind of that 125k range for a 93 overall, more around that 1 ratio of snow to coins. So hopefully presents are a lot cheaper to roll. If you've been waiting to open presents like me, prices have been a little bit expensive. This weekend is probably going to be a safe time to re-roll and just roll presents in general. But again, that is going to be all for the video today. Chiefs and Chargers play, literally kickoff is happening right now. Hopefully the Chiefs win. If we lose the COVID. Sorry about that. But like, comment if you have any questions, subscribe if you're new. Discord link is always in the description. Tomorrow's video will be talking more specifically about investments in the market. And until then, peace.